So Ben, Hell or High Water is this movie that I think really took a lot of people by surprise when it came out earlier this year, and it certainly has stuck around with awards nominations at Critics' Choice, Indie Spirits, National Board Review, on and on and on and on. Why do you think the film had such a huge impact on people?
I don't know. It seems to be resonating. So I haven't become so analytical about it. I suppose politically, what's happened in our country, this film speaks to that. It's Wall Street meets Main Street. It's also humanizing sides of our country which is not ordinarily embraced by Hollywood, and it's hopefully encouraging a kind of empathy for things that might seem strange, foreign, or other, where in fact in our country it is the 99%, it is the rest of this country, it is the rest of this world. It's not all the blue dots, it's not the coast, it's not entertainment, it's people struggling with real issues. And right now a lot of people are suffering, and it's important to understand why. Maybe that's why Hell or High Water is sticking around the conversation.
Well, it's also a very well-made and entertaining movie.
Yeah, it's an entertaining talkie. Yeah. Sheridan wrote a hell of a script, and McKenzie shot the hell out of it. It's nice.
And then, of course, you and Chris Pine and Jeff Bridges.
Gil, yeah, it's a good bunch of rascals.
So tell us a little bit about your character. Who is this guy?
Tanner Howard has a younger brother who is losing the family farm. The fellow that I play is recently out of the prison system and has agreed to a scheme to take the money back from the banks where they believe the banks took the money from them. So this is in many ways a Robin Hood mentality. I suppose of the brothers, the joy of Tanner is there's a particular scene which was a bit of a door for me, which was nobody gets away with anything, something to that effect. And he knows that going into this particular adventure with his brother, rather than going maudlin or with what I'm doing now with a furrowed brow, I suppose, he enjoys the ride. He enjoys his life. He takes great pleasure in this human experience, knowing full well that it has a expiration date on it. And that's a very particular kind of animal.
You bring up your brother, who's played by Chris Pine in the movie. Talk a little about that relationship between the two of you as actors and building that relationship so that you're believable as brothers.
Chris is terrific. He's a very nice man, and I like him as a person. We had done another gig together on a boat. And I guess that same year that we shot Hell or High Water, we just happened to really like each other. So there was already a built-in shorthand going in. We like to work this in a similar fashion on the day, which is improvisational and keep it loose, explore, play, make it dirty, throw it away to rebuild it again. It was very easy to feel comfortable with him. Yeah, he's terrific in the picture.
And what did David McKenzie give you and him as a director that helped guide you along?
David is one of the smarter directors I've worked with, and he's also emotionally dangerous. He likes the surprise. He set up a shooting environment where there wasn't a video village, or at least close to the set. There wasn't a clapboard to say, we're cutting, we're filming. there was no script supervisor, which is uncommon for continuity. So he created an environment which was very intimate and said, go for it, try something else, go. And he, beyond having a great insight into these human beings, he was up for what the day was telling us. And that's really unusual. So much of filmmaking is, you know what the deal is, it's making a product. And this was not that. This was, what does it feel like? What do these boys want? What do they? Don't say it, say it. Fortunately, Taylor Sheridan, our writer, and he's being well recognized this award season for just beautiful writing. It's unusual to write to write so eloquently of men who can't seem to find the right words.
Well, he's an actor himself, so I suppose that helped a little bit in creating such rich, full characters for you guys.
Sure.
When you were reading the script, what was like a particular moment that jumped out at you and made you say, okay, I know how to play this character?
I don't even remember. The first read of the script, it was such a, oh, I know this guy. It's like sliding into your favorite jacket you thought you'd lost, is what it felt like reading. Yeah, it's definitely the best script I'd read in a long time.
Certainly is. And with your character, there's an unpredictability to him that's very exciting to watch.
Good.
Well, it was an intense.
There he does another thing. Boring. Ugh, more things.
Yeah. Can you talk? There's an intensity to him as well, you know, and kind of a menace there, humor. There's a lot of, yes. There's a lot of different aspects to this guy. I mean, can you talk a little bit about playing those different shades as an actor?
It's seductive to be around somebody who enjoys their life. So getting to unpack that in myself every day and take life a little less seriously, or take it so seriously you kind of want to blow it up, is a joy, and there's a great freedom in that. We all know that feeling of all just wanting to say fuck it and let people know. We all know that feeling. So he does it unabashedly, and he actually does it with fervor. So every day on set was a great excuse to unpack the rascal.
What's also interesting too is that, you know, you guys are bank robbers, criminals, but there's noble intentions there.
Sure.
Can you talk a little about that?
Well, in their mind, like many Americans, and rightfully so, particularly with what's going on with Wells Fargo right now, it's quite apt to say, what did we sign and what did you sell us? The vampiric nature of the banking system has preyed on so many people. They don't lose their lives, they lose their very homes. These boys have lost their homes to some predatorial contracts on their family farm, and they've lost it. So they decide the only way to protect their family is to take it back. These are basic tropes of the Western, though it's based in, it's a current piece. These are things that I think apply to anybody in any country right now, but particularly in this in the genre of the Western, it's easy to get your teeth around.
Mm-hmm. Like we said earlier, this film has been doing quite well so far in the award season, with nominations for yourself at Indie Spirits and Critics' Choice, and Jeff Bridges has been recognized, Taylor Sheridan, David McKenzie, and then the film itself. What has that kind of recognition meant for you and for everyone?
kind of recognition that it's meant for me is that I just got fed. So they brought me to this thing, and I talked to some people, very nice people, and they gave me food, and I ate it. It's really good to eat. How's that? It is. You heard it here.
Yeah.
If you're blessed enough to be fed, eat it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Ben, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.